Good morning. Today my focus is going to be basically to the starter agripreneurs. But one thing a starter agripreneur is supposed to have in mind is that it's challenges that make you stronger and that are going to drive you towards attaining meaningful, prospects in what is going to enable you attain or achieve what you want to achieve in that regard. And the other thing is the passion. Usually the passion aids you to start, but it's only consistency in your management that is going to aid you attain or achieve whatever you want to achieve in whatever you ventured in. Probably, maybe as seen from your idol. One thing we have to know, I'm now basically focusing on with the Mamafuna Pola. We could probably having a budget of around 5 million, and you probably want to venture in the business of the animals. But while you're going to start the business or the animal business, you must know about the housing, the costing of the animals, and also the market plan. Now, firstly, the housing within the budget of 5 million, that means you're going to be manning about animals about 20 to 30. But as a starter, you want to start, you start with what is there. Now, a housing that can accommodate that target of 20, but with starting with 10, goes for about 800 to 900 Ugandan shillings. That is if you've used all the available resources on you. But if you're going to purchase each item by each item, then it goes much higher. That aside, you're now going to focus on the animals, but you have to understand that it's the back that is going to make your hide. Now, a good starter back can go for about 1.5 million Ugandan shillings, and which can really give you good offsprings, either to cater for a breeder or for a butchery. When you add the 1.5 plus the 800, that's 2.3. Now you're left with 2.7. Now within the 2.7, if you purchase good indigenous breeds, they can go for about 300 to 350, depending on the point of purchase. And that usually goes for about 9 or 10, depending on where you bought them. Now, that's within the budget of the 5 million. Now, besides that, I'm not saying that a starter, basically, it depends on what capital you have, but I'm talking of the Mamafuna Ampola. You can even make quotations that go for 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. It depends on what your money is, but that is if you've acquired enough knowledge. That's why I'm talking about a starter farmer who has just started something, probably driven by the passion they have. So you must also have a market plan. What market are you going to be serving? Because when you're going to serve the breeding market, you must make sure all the animals you're going to be serving the breeding market, their health is at its best. Because someone going to use something for reproduction, it's not an overnight affair. It requires you to really do a lot of work to put them in a proper state within which can entice someone also going to do what? Probably carry on the venture. Then the other thing is knowing the aspect of the drugs that you're probably going to be using, the simple drugs. Of course, you can start with the main things that you need, the little few drugs, which you can tell you to buy or purchase in case you're driven by your passion. And then also maybe what your workers will keep using as the business grows. Many times, starter farmers usually see farms that have been established within 10 or have existed within 10 years to 15 years, and they also admire those, the futures there. Now that pen that you see that could have been built or constructed, it comes as a result of the profits that this person has been attaining throughout the business. Of course, it's a step by step. You're not just going to fall into the business and achieve right away. No, it takes time. It takes time as you build, and attaining any prospects usually it takes time. And the other thing I'd like to tell you about the challenges is that on my side, I literally started practicing real good business around 6 years back. But the knowledge I've attained within that time has enabled me learn through the experience. And that was because I was trying to accomplish the degree, I was running the business side, so it was kind of hectic. But there are so many challenges that we faced, losing so many kids, 30 at a go, you could lose within 50 kids within a week. But because we lacked the information and we took time to discover what exactly we're doing wrong. Now, those are the challenges that you, a starter farmer, is also going to face. But it's only passion that will enable you endure through all those challenges. So it's not a bed of roses attaining what you've admired someone do. Yet it requires some extra work that you're probably supposed to instill in what you're going to be doing. I thank you, and I wish you the best in that regard.